So I want to talk about what non-point source pollution is. It's different from point source solution. Point source is where you know where it's coming from. It's from an industrial plant. You know the source, you can point to it and say it came from there. Non-point source is when you don't know exactly where it came from. This model shows that by illustrating the different ways that non-point source ends up in your creek. So basically, when rain falls on this and the runoff goes across the earth and into a creek, we don't know what it's picked up on the way, and then if it picks up something, where exactly did that come from? We can't really point to a certain dog or a certain pesticide from a certain yard and where did that come from when it ends up in the Chattahoochee River. So those kinds of things are non-point source. So that includes sediment, oil, grease, toxic chemicals from motor vehicles, pesticides and nutrients from your landscape or your garden, bacteria from pet waste or septic systems, road salts, heavy metals from roof shingles, and thermal pollution from impervious surfaces like streets and rooftops. So this shows you how that works, and it's great for kids because it really is very tangible. I can talk about, hey, here's a golf course, and I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of this on here because what they want to do is make the golf course lovely and pretty, and they don't want any weeds in there, so they're going to sprinkle pesticides on their golf course when they mow it. Here is a farm with cows, and we know that they poop, so we're going to put like some cocoa powder here to represent that they went to the bathroom. There is some cars and exhaust over here, so we're going to sprinkle a little bit here. And what else? I'm just going to say that I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to make this rain. Now this is a great time to let the kids join in and make it rain. So basically, when you make it rain, you let them spray this, and they love to spray it. And you can see where the water goes, right? I'm gonna spray over here. You can see where the water goes. You can see, I don't want to knock over cows. Oops, there it goes. You can see as it enters the stream that it ends up in the lake, and that's where you can see the color and you can see how it gets contaminated. So the rain is, great. We don't want a drought, but it is the thing pulling contaminants off of the land and pulling it into the streams. So we need to think about, what do we put in our watershed land, in our yards, on our streets, in our storm drains, stuff like that, to minimize what goes into the creek. So when kids see this, it really kind of rings true and they get it. Some things you can do is put these grass pieces here and show how plantings near stream buffers helps minimize this runoff into the streams. There are different things like that that you can use for this model. So I hope it helps. Thank you.